evening, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We're back with more West of Loathing. I hope everyone is well. Welcome in. Congratulations, you are the winner of tonight's As Callie Gambit with that first comment. And As takes the gold, indeed. TKO Mike, how's it going? I won't be sticking around, Rainy. I've been conscious since 5 a.m. It's almost 11. Have a good stream. Oh my god, go sleep. Go sleep. Oh gosh. Thank you for popping in real quick, though. I do appreciate it. It's good to see you. I almost closed the app before I saw that, TKO, but I'm doing well. I'm just a very tired lad. Go get some rest. We'll catch you later. Go eepy. But TKO, how are you? How's your day been? Hopefully well. I am extraordinarily grateful that today is done. Today was a long one. But I had chicken nuggies. I've got root beer. Tonight's stream is sponsored, not sponsored by root beer, as always. So we are doing better. It's been good. Did you get up to anything this weekend? Hopefully something fun, or at the very least a little bit of relaxation and recharging. It was just a long day at the cafe. Callie, hello. Welcome in. How are you? How's your day been? Yes, it was a wild as. And I think they're crashing cuz they have been up since 5 a.m. It's been good. Played Overwatch. Ooh, which was a mistake. Oh. Did we win? Was it okay? Why was it a mistake? If you had fun, then I don't see it being a mistake. Thankfully, I am very heavily caffeinated, so we'll get there. Cause I hate Overwatch. If you hate it, then why do you play? I do not understand. Is it a hate or like a love hate kind of thing? And it's finally been like semi decently like temperature wise here. The heat wave broke, so I've been able to like have my windows open. I'm not breathing water anymore. We're doing okay. I relaxed. Was at the football field with my son yesterday. Aw, that sounds wonderful. I hope you had an amazing time. Cause I gotta flex my mercy skins. Oh gosh. No, it's been a very busy weekend. There for some reason my city tends to host a lot of soccer, baseball, dance, and cheerleading competitions. Um, and when they happen, two there's like three main places where the competitions take place, and two of them are relatively close to my cafe. So when they happen, we get absolutely slaughtered. I'm a Mercy main. She was my gay awakening. Well, she was what made me realize I was bi. We love a gay icon or a bicon, if you will. But yeah, this weekend there was a soccer tournament. So it's just it is very busy. Very, very busy, and we were not appropriately staffed for the volume of people that we dealt with. It gets a little chaotic. And I mean, I'm good at what I do. I am a I'm a solid barista, but I can only sling lattes as fast as they come, right? And that's doing 2 to 3 drinks at a time. You get busy. But because it's been such a long weekend, I'm not sure how late we're gonna stream. Probably not super, super late. But I think it'll be good. But we are going to start things off on the right note with just a little bit of self-care. Y'all know the drill. Hydrate or hydrate, unshrimp those spines, and get a nice big stretch in because self-care is best care. I got my root beer. I've got my comfy little cushion. We're doing okay. Callie, you'll be fine. It doesn't need to be like a giant stretch. You don't need to stand or anything. Just straighten the spine a little bit. Have like a little flex the wrists a little so that you don't end up with carpal tunnel or tendonitis like I've got. And just like a little sippy sip. It doesn't have to be a big sip. Just a little sippy sip. Oh, BRB, I'm hungry. Hungry. Oh gosh. And what are we sitting at? We'll say gameplay starts at 10 for the VOD posterity. And I think it's time we continue our journey west. Where? Oh, right, we're at Fort Aldead. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be up to right now. Dynamite dance. Right, we need... What do we need from... Because we need something for the dynamite. There was something that they wanted for the dynamite. But I don't remember what they wanted. Ugh. Well, I suppose we might as well just go and ask, right? So, Gustavson Gulch. You hear a rattling noise behind you, another rattling noise off to your left, and a third rattling noise from somewhere ahead. You conclude that you've either stumbled into a nest of babies or a nest of rattlers. A quick glance confirms that it's the latter. Not unexpectedly, really. This is no place for babies. We're gonna fight them. Got to jump. Why are you hurting my Gary? Oh shit. Do we have anything that'll cure Gary? Do not. Oh, that is unfortunate. defeated all of the babies. Wait, no, they were rattlesnakes, right. Upped our gumption, we got a snake spleen, we got a rattlesnake skin, we collect 1 venom and 2 medicine. Ooh. Okay, so what did you want? You need a key. Welcome that. Already looked. Oh, they're not gonna let us go by. Fuck. Okay, so we need to find his key. Oh. What? Hooray, hello! Hello, a goblin village. How nice to introducing you. I must admit I am curious. I'll let you do the talking. Okay, a goblin right here standing. Let's greeting at them. Oh, also, Gary finding a key. Maybe important here. You got an item. An iron key. I have your key now. I have it. Here. Yay, you solving it. You winning riddling contest for sure. Hooray! Here, you can dynamite having. Don't eating it all at once. You've got an item. A year's supply of dynamite. Take the dynamite and you leave. Hello again. Very happy remembering fun riddling times with you. Hello, and yes, thanks. You being welcome here every time, except not past here. We're standing. Take your hat and leave. I have returned. I have Dindin. Ooh, what's for Dindin? You hear a dry cough behind you, and turn to see a skeleton dressed in a moldering old tuxedo and a silk top hat shuffling towards you, gesturing angrily with her walking stick. The funeral lily pinned to her lapel is gilded, as are all of her teeth. Guess she was trying to take it with her. I can't hornswoggle her. Shit. Got the jump. Ooh. Fuck yeah, Gary. Half a piece of fried chicken breast and a hamburger. It's from a birthday party my mom and Canada went to yesterday. Ooh, that sounds really good. I had McDonald's. You won. You grab all the wealth that the skeleton couldn't take with it and take it with you. You got a gilded lily, a skeleton bone, and 2 gold teeth. This was in the ground for a very long time, then in somebody's mouth for a very short time, and now it's in your backpack. You know, they say this is not a thing you should do, but it looks pretty great. This item goes on your lapel. Was there something else that I had on my lapel? Oh, I had the sheriff badge, I think. 1 armor, or I think I want the Moxie. I don't think. Oh my god, I forgot about the stupid walking. Oh, it's magnificent. Crazy Horse, my beloved. I had to. And we have named Crazy Horse Duppers Jr. Oh, it's magnificent. Any luck finding a year's supply of dynamite? The passengers are getting restless. Yeah, here you go. Good, perfect. This'll do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit while I get the fellas to set up the charges, and I'll let you do the honors. Amazing, and a fellow Gary lover. Best boy, I had to. Smee consults with the other workers, and they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually, one of them shrugs, pushes the whole crate of dynamite up next to the rocks, and wires up a detonator. Alright, let her rip. Don't you have a longer detonator cable? Nope. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count before you hit the plunger so I have time to get under the train. Great. It's ready to detonate. Do it. Kablooey! What the heck is that thing? The surveyors didn't say anything about a crazy rock monster. Quick, you're the protagonist. Do something about it. Fuck. Oh, shit. There is a very large and very angry looking thing? Guy? Standing here. Apparently, it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it was sleeping. How are you gonna handle this? How can I raise my moxie up high enough? What's my moxie? Moxie is at 9. I need 20. And I don't think I can get my... Yeah, my hornswoggle ain't gonna get up to snuff. Shit. Do I have anything? Okay, I've got the moxie. Put it on your hat to add 3 muscle. Sets an enemy on fire? A fucking spleen? The spleen is the seat of the fire humors, or at least that's what you've been told. You don't have much of a sense about humors. You could just leave. Yeah, I probably will if I can, because I don't think I want to fight it. Wait, I'm at 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Just sell it. Oh, this item goes in your offhand? We're gonna have to come back. That's okay. You discover what is either an open grave or a very deep and rectangular pothole. Jump in and see what you find. Well, if it's a pothole, it must have been here a very long time, because you found the remains of an antique traffic accident. Got a gold skull, a skeleton bone, a handful of loose teeth, and an old wedding ring. I love that I've talked about Warframe enough in your chat that I'm now getting recommended Warframe streamers. Nice. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Ooh, I've got 1,500. Okay. I want that for Gary. Book gives you the foraging. Yes. I don't have enough meat. Oh, what can I sell? I had meat nuggets. So I need 1350. Speaking of Warframe, I finally got all that I needed for a new Warframe. Ooh! Very nice. Congratulations. sell it. Okay. I need... I'm so close. That'll do. That'll do. I'll have to come back for that. As much as I love Warframe, I'm low-key bad at it. Also, the design for Dante is sick as fuck. Oh, okay. It's called Dante, and he grants overhealing, which will be great for me because I die so often. Okay, context. There we go. Got it. Got it. At first, you're excited because you think this barrel is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. What's the humming cave? Might as well. With a shout, well, more of a loud hiss, a skeleton leaps at you from the underbrush. She's wearing a cavalry hat and has a cavalry saber, but isn't riding a cavalry horse, which I'm pretty sure is the main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry, if not the only thing. Put him in chat. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. I need to know. General. Oh, that looks amazing. I would not want to fuck with him. I love it. Oh, we're gonna have to fight her, I guess. Pull her quick. Oh my god. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. It's fine. That's unfortunate. Gary, no! Ooh. Old cavalry hat. You end this rivalry by caving in your opponent's skull. that. We're gonna get foraging. Yes. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which it turns out isn't a real thing. Aw. You give the bag of shroom grow to Gary, and he tears it open and starts shoving brown lumps into his mouth. A deliciousness! Gary has become more powerful. Weird purple grass. Huh? These rocks are weirdly well organized. You might be able to push this over. Try it. Requires 10 muscles. That snake isn't gonna let you pass without a struggle. Well, a struggle it is. So 1 to 2, 6 to 7, 10 and apply poison. Okay, we're good. We're good. You've put an end to the shocking tale of the shocking snake. You've leveled up grit, got a snake spleen, you liberate the corpse from its skin. You got an electric snake skin, you collect 1 medicine from the snake's still sparking organs. What is that thing? What? What in the world? The monolith is dark. This looks dangerous. Looks like there was a huge cave-in at some point. Weird device. You got an item. A strange stone arrow. That's interesting. Huh. Have you not played this game? I haven't played it. I watched a playthrough from Markiplier, but that was years ago, so there's not a I don't remember everything. So you're kind of playing blind. I mean, not entirely blind, but yeah. The Potemkin Gang. You see a sign labeled, "This way to the Lazy a Dude Ranch," off the side of the trail. You mark the location on your map. Yeah, why not? Let's go check it out, dude. Needle in a haystack. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. An old burned crate. Guess it came with the property. The stuff inside is unburned. That's a pretty good crate. You got a depressed rancher candy and a lasso. Hey, like, howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? kind of herbal remedies, the kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. Oh boy, a weed dealer. You know what? We'll do one. Hey, groovy. Thanks. Howdy. Hey, yeah. Howdy, man. What's happening? That's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved into this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get the hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe, like, one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day? Like, as kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. Like this one? Nice, man. Barter is like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? Trade a strange head sack. Groovy. Sure. Howdy, I'm Raine. I'm Louise. Louise Lathrop. Why the long face, Louise? Aw, jeez. Basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions, I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat, or any other prospects, or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. So you're looking for work? Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with a room and board. I just want to get out of here. I don't know, sorry. Shucks. Well, if you hear anything, please let me know. A huge supply of unused fertilizer. Gary sniffs the air and looks around excitedly. Search the bags. Oh, shroom grow. Amazing. You give the bag of shroom grow to Gary, and he tears it open and starts shoving brown lumps into his mouth. A deliciousness! Gary has become more powerful. Strange stone arrow you just found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, whirling of its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. You discover the professor's house. Professor? The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Coffee cactus. You drain some delicious coffee from the cactus flower stalks. Hot coffee. Oh god, this is great. Excuse me. My name's Raine Twitch TV. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here. Well, how'll it be? It certainly led you to the right place, young lady. This is vibrato technology. El vibrato? Is that like a riff on El Dorado? El vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. Hell, what now? El vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though. Just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius prehumans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't that exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleep and gizmo. Give him the device. Aha, as I suspected. This is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in UC. Okay, that'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit, and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off. You got the El Vibrato transponder. Swipe? No, I gotta warn you. This device will lead you to abandon El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Huh, I get you. Right, you're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit us both. Alright, deal. Great. First priority will be to get my keystone fabricator running. They locked their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So if you can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. These books are all about concepts too advanced for you to even recognize. This is the professor's keystone fabricator. He's waiting on some parts to finish it. Hint, hint. This dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. A map annotated with circles and lines. These books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. Check yourself. The microscope mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. Microscopic. The professor's toilet isn't in very good repair. Strong medicine, level 2. Okay. You see a wagon broken down by the side of the road. Well, if we're being honest, it getting attacked by horrible monsters is probably more likely what happened than a simple mechanical failure. You dismount and investigate. Most of the easy pickings have predictably already been picked, easily, but there's still a safe in there that was presumably too heavy for the scavengers to move. Oh, I don't have safe cracking yet. No. Fine. A bar, a real jail, no fake horse sales. A guy shouts, "Don't go in there! That house is haunted!" The bandit looks distraught. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the bar? Oh, good idea. I'll look there. You duck into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. This outhouse has a back door. Choose back door. This doesn't seem safe at all. This is the back of the jail. It turns out it's just flat plywood like a theatrical set. The ropes holding this thing up don't look very strong. You could knock it over pretty easy, but you should probably hold off until the right moment. Do I need to get them all at the jail? Is that all? That do it? The gang is knocked out. You can arrest them now if you want. Take him to jail. The gang is knocked out. You can arrest them now. You haul the sorry so-and-sos back to Dirtwater and lock them into jail. See, that's the Potemkin gang. How'd you get him? I pushed a jail over on him. What? Never mind. If you had used the TNT, it would have killed them, by the way. They would have been in the ghost cell. Oh! Oh no. Hornswogglin level 2! Someone say hi. That's about work. No. Go back in. Yet another wanted poster. Lots of criminals around these parts. Poster says, wanted, the Black Hat Bandits, for horse theft and the selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north toward the old millinery. No good can come of criminals with access to hat-making machinery. Would you like to investigate? Yes, indeed. We aren't going to talk about how many hours I have in this on my Switch. Okay. Millinery. 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 It's a good word. House in the Desert Gang for mortgage non-payment. Oh, right. Okay. Wait. He's in a lot of pain. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Sure. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Coming right up. Pretty sure I checked out this spittoon. Yeah, okay. Howdy, Raine. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. See what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around in it myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. Piano player is not very good at his job. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Panda! Hello! How are you? How's your day been? Welcome in. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and sproinging and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. I don't have enough mysticality. There's a sign that says "See bartender for darts." Stick figures! It's been good. How you doing? I am doing alright. Much better now that I'm not at work. It was a weekend. It was a weekend. Jewel Saloon stage. That is a satisfying sound, I'm not gonna lie. Chill, fret over, pick it up. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around. So, you're the nosy type, eh? I'd prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter, and I need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in the little green jars. Alright, be right back. Atop this pot-belly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. It's where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. The lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns, and which of theirs is nicer. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react to you at all. He makes sort of a glurk noise. Oh, I need a bone? Off to the side of the trail, you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay? We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and broke down on us. That's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here, or snakes, or coyotes, or ghosts, or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded travelers. Isn't there something you can do to help us? give him a ride to Dirtwater. Alright, I'll give you a... Wait a minute. You've got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you just ride the horses? What? You know how to ride horse, don't you? Just ride to Dirtwater. But these are cart horses. Ugh, for the love of... You help the confused settlers figure out how to sit on the back of a cart horse and lead them back to Dirtwater on a rope. Snake Whip level 2. You find a wrecked bank stagecoach with a strong box in the back. It's too heavy to carry, but too locked to open. I need lock picking. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. With a knick-knack-paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing on the human femur. Good for him. Hinges on the skate are really rusty. If you open it, the bandits are definitely going to hear it. Let's not then. Mr. McCready, 1846 to 1887, stuck to his guns. Wait, we'll go to Button Willow. Your keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring it would definitely be a good use of your time. Shaggy Dog Cave. Okay, we have to go see Shaggy Dog Cave. It's called Shaggy Dog Cave. Mug of cactus beer. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cold Jr. in the years before the cows came home, I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a buttfur. Buttfur? What is a buttfur? After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Sai, who was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested, and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt fur and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. What? We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Cy, after drawing of lots, to share. After requiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt fur, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. First was 2 or 3 hours out of dirt water when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which gratuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. Okay. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were headed on the correct course and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. Some time later, we encountered a large adobe hut, occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt fur, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in dirt water. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. What is even happening? Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. How long is this cave, my god? Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brightly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Hole Junior joyous at our triumph. We loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Plackwright. It's a hole. A completely empty one. What was the point? What? Wait, nothing? I read all of that for nothing? I'm offended. Okay, we need some oil, I guess. Oh, and I can get my book now. Can of oil. How much is snake oiler? Okay, I want you. I'll take you. I don't have enough meat. It's 900? Fuck. Oh. Doesn't do anything? Garbage stored in garbage. I was swindled. I was bamboozled. Fuck. There's a free sample of cologne that says it'll make your spleen bigger. Gives big spleen. A perk that lets you consume more potions in a day. There's a fold-out chart listing all of the hottest new poisons. Gives expert poisoner a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? Gives bad medicine a combat skill that will reduce a target's moxie. Expert poisoner. You memorize the chart of poisons. Fascinating stuff. Unfortunately, you get so distracted thinking about new kinds of poison that you misplace the magazine. Shucks. I don't have enough that I want to get rid of. Desert house. You find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side read, property of Fort Alded. Alded Library. The bag is full of books, mostly boring military field manuals. You do find one of specific interest to you, though. Another modern snake oiler. Awesome. We can oil the hinges. Use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. You creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice that the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. Looks like the bandits have just been locking it with a padlock from the outside when they leave. If you had a lock, you could turn this fortress into a prison. Do you have a lock, Ms. Buttonwillow? You discover what is either an open grave or a very deep and rectangular pothole. Well, if it's a pothole, it must have been here a very long time because you have found the remains of an antique traffic accident. Skeleton bone, handful of old coins, and an old wedding ring. I can't believe I went through that entire cave for nothing. Fuck. I've been bamboozled. Lock him in. You quietly lock the door from the outside. You've definitely got the upper hand at this point. What's your next move? Arrest them. Okay, fellas, the jig is up. A muffled voice says, "The law! Get 'em, boys!" And then, "Tarnation! We're locked in!" You hear a chorus of defeated sighs. Toss out your weapons. Yeah. You hear a quiet but heated discussion inside. Eventually a voice says, "All right," and some pistols fall out the window. Got 2 bandit pistols and the Desert Gang's 6-gun. Just kidding, I'm still going to arrest you. Aw, the voice says, "Aw, dang it." You round up the gang and haul them back to Dirtwater. That's the house in the Desert Gang, all right. All except for the house, that is. Did it get away? What? Was I supposed to? Nah, I'm just messing with you. Here's your reward. Justice is served. Oh, I have enough to get the hammer. Okay. The millinery. A 5th wanted poster. The Gherkin brothers for kidnapping, brining kidnapping victims, and attempted sale of human flesh for consumption. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory. What? I'm sorry, pardon? Attempted sale of human flesh for consumption? What? Interesting. Can't let these dastardly criminals escape justice. It wouldn't be kosher. Would you like to investigate? Yes, indeed. You mark the old pickle factory on your map. Hopefully chasing them down won't get you into a real, Discovered the old abandoned pickle factory. Jesus. Oh boy, cannibalism. Om nom nom. Okay, now I'm gonna get that fucking hammer. You find a crate lying by the side of the trail, its lid knocked loose. It has "fell off the back of a cart limited" stenciled on the side, which seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. You fish the crate and help yourself to the meager, but free, contents. You got a lock and a handful of nails. Onwards! Alright, can I have the hammer now? Pretty please and thank you. Provides the option to hammer things, especially if you have nails. Excellent. Okay, 5 to 7. Well, I don't need 2 of these. A fancy 6-gun. 6 to 7 plus 1 moxie. 4 to 5, 5 to 7. Yeah, we're gonna equip that bad boy. And then we're gonna sell you. And you. Yeah! Okay. What is my moxie at? Moxie's at 10. We're just gonna keep on rocking. Okay. Professor, Dynamite Dan, Millinery. Right, we need to get medicine. We need to get broken leg pills. There's an old grave off to the side of the trail. Or if not, then someone went and stuck a wooden cross in the ground for no reason. Dig it! You dig up the grave and find, well, pretty much what you'd expect. You got a handful of coins, skull chips, and a handful of loose teeth. Huh. Gin blossoms! You got blossom gin. Gosh, a real-life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Raine Twitch TV. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies, if you'd like your healing to go. Can I buy broken leg pills? Yes, I can. Laudanum. Fuck. Do you need any errands or run or anything? Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Oh, sure. I think I know the place you mean. I'll be right back with it. Ooh, the humming cave. You find an abandoned crate with Fort Alded stenciled on the side. Maybe the shippers decided it wasn't worth the effort, considering... Crank that shit open! You pry the lid off the crate and help yourself to the contents. Can't let taxpayer-funded material go to waste after all. Got military whiskey, a full canteen, and a chemical bullet. Now let's get back on the trail, soldier. Sir, yes sir! Purple grass, please. Pick it. There's a crate lying in the dust of the trail. It has a pickaxe stenciled on the side, but it isn't clear if that's to indicate contents, destination, or opening instructions. Crack it open! You pry the lid off the crate with your crowbar, so that's one of the possibilities eliminated. You got smelling salts, a can of oil, dynamite, a bottle of laudanum, and surgical gin. Nice! What up, sister? Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave and the purple grass? Wonderful, thank you very much. Blessings upon you. Mysticality level 4. I need it to be level 5 though, I think, in order to tinker with the thing. The piano, the piano player. Oh, and we need to go to Fort Cowardice to get the gunpowder making stuff. Cannonade. I about requires lockpicking. Oh, I see. Okay, you're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I need safe cracking. Salt. Little green unlabeled jars. Hopefully this is the stuff the chef was looking for. A few hundred yards up the trail, you see a solitary skeleton trudging towards the northwest. It doesn't seem to have noticed you. Or anything else, really. Thank you for the hydrate. Y'all know the drill. Hydrate or dihydrate! Good heavens, look at the time. It is root beer o'clock. We'll fight it, why not? Jump on him. You won. Hey, skeleton, sucks to be you. A handful of loose teeth. Okay. Okay. Fix him. Oh, my mysticality sign. Yay! You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong given all the plinking and sproinging and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs, rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. I fixed it. Howdy, Raine. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. I fixed the piano player for you. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Raine. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one. No worries, Lloyd. Who's the old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He is a writer and a poet, came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did pass some will as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a land. Mind in a mind. He what? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely to come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. Seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. I heard you had something interesting back there. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe my info is too old. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here about 8 years ago. Oh, yeah, it was the previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. It's what got him fired eventually. That senator's wife wasn't amused. He rummages around under the bar for a minute, then blows the dust off a tiny piano about 9 inches tall. Here, you can keep the piano, as long as you don't ask me about the trick. What? Thanks. Hey, Lloyd. Need any help with anything? Nope. Everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. Poker. Poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. A player who draws 3 nines of hearts must add 7 meat to the pot. A straight beats a flush. A player with more than 23 cards in their hand must draw an additional 7 cards. No. Hey, you got that salt, Peter, yet? Yep, got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy? Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a while. Wait, did I get my book? Modern snake oiler! More potions. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. Gives you quick on the draw. There's an essay extolling the virtues of shooting wildly without looking where you're aiming. Gives Shoot Nanny, a skill that lets you fire a whole bunch of bullets at random targets. Do I want Shoot Nanny? Shoot Nanny. I want to Shoot Nanny. You read the essay, and really take its lessons to heart. You fire wildly into the air until it feels like second nature. Unfortunately, it looks like several of your stray bullet shots hit the magazine, and it's pretty much a Swiss magazine about cheese at this point. Aw. Okay, so we need to go... Wait, Dirtwater. We've got the broken leg pills, so we can help Dude Bro. Oh, hello. Were you able to get some broken leg pills? Without them, I'm stuck, sort of just lying here in the street. Yep, here you go. Level up to Moxie. Whew, thanks. I feel like a new man again. Or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? He waves and skips happily away. Well, that was nice. Mercantile. Oh. Board. Hey, I'm Raine Twitch TV. Any mail for me? Yes, actually. A package came for you. Here you are. A package from Rufus. Dear sis, I found this and thought it might help you not die. Dear sis. Wait. Jeez, you really miss that kid. And you miss your parents. You get all nostalgic just thinking about it. Nostalgia mode unlocked in the options menu. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving quickly. Quick draw, bad medicine, big spleen. Quick on the draw. You practice the techniques described in the article until you're moving so quickly that you can't even see yourself. Then you notice that you also can't see the magazine. You must have dropped it somewhere while moving too fast. Whoops. It's a miniature piano. It'd be the right size for a foot-tall tickler of the ivories, but the winding key on the side seems to indicate that it plays itself. Piano isn't playing right now. You want to turn it on? You wind the crank and the piano starts tinkling merrily. So merry, so tinkly. The horse smells weird. Millinery and the pickles. Okay. We'll try the millinery. Why not? Dang it. You walk into the millinery and find 5 bandits lounging around on big piles of half-made hats. It's lost! Skedaddle! The bandits scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. Guess you'll have to wrangle them individually. This patch of filthy floor wears a lot of hats. These crates are full to the top with brims. These hats look like they're more comfortable to sit on than to wear. This was apparently the demo model from a player piano showroom. It's only got 3 songs in it. They're all children's versions of traditional songs that are in the recently invented public domain, and they're all set up to play just for the first few seconds on a loop. The people who worked here must have hated it. What song do you want to set the dial to? You change the song on the piano. Is that whistling you hear? Change the song on the piano. That whistling you hear. Is this where you're hiding? J'accuse! 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 3. J'accuse! No. J'accuse! You found all 5 bandits. Deal with them. What do you want to do with these bandits? turn them in. You march the Black Hat bandits back to Dirtwater on the end of a rope and lock them in the town jail. Where'd you find them? That old millinery? Yep, of course. You know, bandits would be a lot harder to find if they didn't keep picking such thematic hideouts for some reason. Anyway, here's your reward. Quick draw 2. Excellent. Okay, so got... So we just need the pickle one. The pickle bandits. Because that's up this way, yes? The abandoned pickle factory. You have a run-in with the worst smelling snake you've ever seen. It's basically a cartoon stink line come to life. Fight it. Got the jump. 67. 20. We're gonna do 20. Ooh. Nice. Whew. Good thing it wasn't as strong as it smelled. Glamour, we got two snake spleens. You elect to not keep the skin from this one. You collect 3 venom and 2 medicine. Haunted pickle factory. Oh, I don't have foraging. Gretchen Vlass. 1801 to 1879. She was very, very terrible. You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Ouch. Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Vlass is going to be so mad. She might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally. Probably. Quick, get suited up. You clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green overalls. Mrs. Vlass, as predicted, is furious. Late again? You'd better stop taking this job for granted. You think you're going to find a place with a nice dormitory and a reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else with your skills? You're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work. You're on pickle hopper duty. Start your shift. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged, like always. Keeping the hoppers filled to a constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly at a near sprint because you have to manage the cuke shunts to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Vlass knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. Damn it. At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Mrs. Vlass glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over. Second shift. You, get over to the salt tank. Now. Oh, God. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably going to be the salt tank duty. White lung is nasty business. Cough on your own time and get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976. Idiot. Please let me out of here. You get another 180-second break before the 3rd shift. You spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you've heard a rumor that they're considering it. Break's over. Get to the boiler. Oh, no, please let me out, please. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in here. You've tried to work with your eyes closed, but Mrs. Vlass screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. Let me out. Please let me out. 190 degrees, idiot. Not 189, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You really don't miss your sense of smell. Or not coughing all of the time. You don't really want anything anymore. Except to die. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out! With a gasp, you finally snap out of the horrible hallucination, or possession, or whatever the hell that was. Jeez. You can still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Enter the pickle factory. It says, factory activation lever. Pull it. You pull the lever and nothing happens. Something in the machinery rooms must not be set up correctly. Smelling gherkins. Sweet pickles. Warning, cuke shunts are to be operated by qualified personnel only. Is it 190? You approach the ghost. It's not right, it's not right. Vinegar is 190 degrees. The ghost smiles as he fades away. It's it's finally done, thank you. A few bones hit the ground below it. Vinegar Snow bones. Rest in peace. Okay. Salt. What do I need? You approach the ghost. Salt. Salt, salt. Gotta salt the salt. Salt. Alright there. Salt! Jeez, okay, Salt, calm down. Oh, okay. What was it supposed to be again? Not good at numbers. Ugh, fuck. You approach the ghost. Gotta. Can't sleep until it's right. You all right there, partner? Can't sleep, can't sleep, can't sleep, can't sleep. Go back. It's okay, I took care of the cucumbers. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. Pile of bones and cucumbers. Okay, so now it's just the salt we need. I don't remember what it was supposed to be. Don't remember the number. Shit. No, 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 no. I didn't want to fight. No, 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 no. Okay. We're just gonna Google it. $976. Okay. We're good. We're good. It's fine. Numbers are hard. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. Salt-crusted skull. You pull the lever, and there is a deafening roar as the old machinery springs into life. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited in the receptacle to the left of the switch. You got 3 ghost pickles. Huh? All that work for 3 pickles? No wonder this place went out of business. The door leads just to an empty, dusty room. Huh. You could have sworn there were a bunch of cucumber storage tubs in here before. This door just leads to an empty, dusty room. Huh. You could have sworn there was a big tank full of pickle brine in there before. And a ghost. This door just leads to an empty, dusty room. Huh. You could have sworn there was a vinegar tank and a boiler in there. And why would you make something like that up? Guess we'll bring the bones to dirt water? You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that feller at the jewel was looking for. You grab it. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Hot. Did you find me a murder pepper? Yep, here it is. Ah, a nice big one. That'll last a while. Keep going. Moxie up. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. Get a key to P.O. Box 441 441 441 441. Open box 441. You open the box, and a torrent of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife, just sitting loose in the box. You pick it up. Got the saute knife. Have you got my knife? Here you go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than that hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried with it. You want me to dig up his grave? He's dead, he won't mind. Where's he buried? In the Dave yard, naturally. Okay. Dave yard. Okay, so we need to find the grave of Dave J. You spot a smoldering ruin of a ranch on the horizon. Ominous. You discovered the Stearns Ranch. Why not? Needle, needle, needle. Let's open the canteen. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. Oh, wait. Mary Stearns died February 18th, 1894. Gwendolyn Stearns, devoted mother, died 1895. This flower is smoking. Got a smoking chrysanthemum. Jethro Stearns, devoted father, 1895. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. Search. Find a charred locket among the blackened bones. Got a charred locket. There's still some beans in this pot. Grab blackened beans. I need lock picking. All of the books on this shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside. You got an item. Mary Stearns' diary. The first page says, in a little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns. The AI in dairy. This is the dairy of Mary Stearns. The AI and dairy are crossed out, and IA written above them. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks, but they say I got big imagination. Grace says the cows are going to get us, but Papa says we'll be okay, 'cause this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her." Keep reading. "I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa says she's been gone so long, and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let 'em, 'cause she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11, how far could she have gone?" And Mama started crying again. "I don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself." That's the last entry. That's not concerning at all. The toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. You pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move. "Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name?" "None of your business." The doll's head shakes back and forth violently. "You're funny. Do you want to play with me?" "Nope. I don't have time for games." "That's okay. Somebody else will come along soon. You're already dead anyway." The doll goes silent. Okay. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. "I'm afraid of playing with you. We're gonna leave you be, I think." Because Mary, Gwen, Jethro. The Dave Yard. Here lies Dave B., 1834 to 1884. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Dig up the grave. Dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots, but no pants. Got brown boots. Here lies Dave C., 1828 to 1884. Went down in a theater. Here lies Dave J., 1826 to 1884. Rap-a-pa-pow! Dig up the grave. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. Reach inside. You reach into the garbage bag and are surprised to find that it's full of pudding? No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? Keep digging. You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wob and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. Got an item. Dave's secret sauce recipe. Here lies Dave L., 1790 to 1851. Died of a heart attack. See you in negative 36 years? What? What? Here lies Dave G., 1847 to 1884. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. Looks like the grave digger left his lunchbox here. Oh boy, free lunch! Got Vienna blood sausage and thermos of spiked coffee, and they said there was no such thing. Hold on a second. Here lies Dave D., 1848 to 1884. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G., 1860 to 1884. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. What? We're gonna leave that alone. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. This is a pile of mostly burnt rags that maybe used to be a person? Investigate. You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You've got a gore-splattered scroll, human ashes. Wait, what's this? A note? Yes, it's a note. You've got an item. Cryptic note about ley lines. You examine the weird note, but you can't make heads or tails of it. You stick it in your Necromancer journal for now. I should check that out. It's a big stone sarcophagus. Okay, so we got the we got the letter from the jerk. You find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off the wagon. Or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it looks like it got knocked open by the fall. You fish through the crate and help yourself to its military contents. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it. Back east in their coward hidey holes. Got smelling salts and hardtack. Okay. Saloon. Got that recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave? Got it. Anything's a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for all your trouble. It fell in the slorp, but it's still good. One moxie muscle. I can sell that. Brown boots. You scrape the largest of the giblets off of the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such as the like and such as like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. I think I'll leave it be. Okay, we're gonna go back to the pickle factory because I've clearly not done something. There's a dusty wooden crate lying near the trail, and it turns out to be half full of old dynamite. That's, uh, probably not something that should just be lying out in the sun like that. You carefully pick out the freshest looking sticks and get away from the rest as quickly as possible. 5 dynamite. Cool. Okay, I need to boost my mysticality then. Hats. Muscle, melee, moxie. Do I need to talk to her to finish? Poisons. Yeah, okay. Because I don't think there's anything else I can do in here. At the side of the trail, you see a small hell cow. A hell calf, really. It snorts at a patch of brush, lighting it on fire, then starts grazing. Swoggle its horns. That isn't a thing. What would that even mean? You decide to try and scare it away instead. Look out! It's a thing that cows are afraid of. I'm not sure what that would be, but there's definitely one coming. The hell calf grunts with surprise and gallops away, apparently not wanting to risk an encounter with whatever it was thinking of. We can sell some stuff. Um, okay. I think I think this is probably a good pausing point for now because I'm getting a wee bit tired. Let's see if there is anyone we can raid out to. Okay. You know what? It looks like the No Pants Ninja is currently playing Dead by Daylight. So why don't we show them a little bit of love, if you don't mind sticking around a couple extra minutes while we raid out to support a fellow streamer. I am planning on streaming again tomorrow night. I don't have as late of a shift, so I will probably, well, hopefully not be as tired. Let's get this going. The little raidy raid. Beautiful. If you'd like to stay updated on when I will be live again, in addition to making sure your Twitch notifications are on for my channel, you can join my Discord. There's a link to an open invite to the server in my Twitch profile page, and Jeeves has thrown that link in chat for us ever so helpfully. Come say hey and join the chaos. I will be posting the VOD of the stream to YouTube over the next day or so. We're going to shoot a quick prayer to the internet gods. Glory to them, hallowed are their names. There is a playlist of this playthrough of West of Loathing already set up and ready to go, so you can catch up on anything that you've missed if you feel so inclined. I have also been told that my streams are a great sleep aid for all of my fellow insomniac baddies out there, so there's that as well. The link to my YouTube channel can also be found in my Twitch bio. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be, wherever you are.